Parker, he is, once again, saying he's not trying to pass him. Maybe they'll settle into a rhythm. Parker perhaps trying to use the draft to maintain some fuel for later in the run. Back in third, you got Justin Wilkinson. Hoytsman's falling back to the fourth spot. Clint Roberts up to the fifth spot. Roberts maybe even looking for more as he peeks to the inside of Hoytsman. Not quite close enough to do anything with it. It's a good run off of turn 4 though. Starts to close in a bit. We got about a second. Back to Mike Edwards in the 14. Travis Martin in 63. These two fellas doing battle for the 6th spot. And you got Corey Deal behind in 8th. Quinn Newton in the 5, riding in the 9th spot. Cody Cliver in 10th. You got Blake Roebuck, TJ Floyd battling for 11th. Roberts and Hoytsman are now side by side on the exit of 4. Hoytsman's going to get a better momentum on the high side there. Roberts trying to take the shorter line, getting down by the apron. They stay side by side entering turn number 1. Hoytsman into the wall. 97, Lucas Hoytsman trying to battle with Clint Roberts. Gets up into the wall. That's going to allow Roberts to clear for the 4th spot.
Oops.
Maybe Hoytsman's tires going away a little bit as he gets up and into the wall, or perhaps just missed his entry point and got a little too high. Hard to tell. I know Tanner now is going to be a little disappointed that Lucas is up there touching his girlfriend. Shouldn't be doing that. Oh, he gets into the wall again on the exit of 4. Hoytsman's struggling a little bit. Edwards and Martin trying to close in now.
Sorry, Clint.
That's sorry, Clint.
You're good.
Wes Parker is now falling back to the 3rd spot. Not sure how that happened, but he's got some right side damage, right front damage on that 22 machine. Perhaps he's had a little... Oh, Hayden Lowell has damage on the back of his car, so maybe that's where it came from. 67 and 22 have matching damage.
I wasn't paying attention to my windshield. I was paying attention to my mirror.
That allows the 19 to get by them both. This track is very aero sensitive. See Justin Wilkinson taking the lead away. Lowell trying to fight back on the high side as Roberts takes away the 3rd spot. Now side by side for the front spot. Justin Wilkinson trying to get past the damaged Chevy of Hayden Lowell. Lowell still not giving it up easy. See the left rear of that 67 Napa Chevy is quite pushed in. Parker trying to tuck in behind Roberts. Hide that damaged nose behind the 8 car so the wind goes over it and doesn't slow him down as bad. So Wilkinson to the lead, Roberts to 2nd. Parker and Lowell doing battle now for the 3rd spot instead of the lead. It looks like Lowell got up by the wall. Got very high if he didn't grab it. Killed his momentum.
Sorry, Lucas.
Here comes the 63 of Martin trying to take the 4th spot away.
Good. I was about to hit the wall.
And that will let Martin take away the 4th spot. Top 3 now running nose to tail. Got Justin Wilkinson currently in the lead. Clint Roberts in 2nd. Wes Parker 3rd. Roberts looking for the lead. Takes it to the low side entering turn 1. Takes the short way around. Wilkinson lets him have it. Dumps in behind him. Try to maybe pull a crossover as he looks to his inside on the exit of 2. Heard Daniel get an apology. Jump back here, see what's going on. Doesn't seem to be too bad. So Clint Roberts, your new leader. Justin Wilkinson now 2nd. Wes Parker trying to hide that damaged nose, riding in a 3rd spot behind his teammate Justin Wilkinson. Travis Martin, another teammate, closing in from the 4th spot. Then you got Corey Deal making his presence known. Getting by Lowell. Moves Deal into the top 5. Lowell back to 6th. And Hoytsma back to 7th. These two doing battle early for the lead, falling out of the top 5 as we work lap 22 of 115.
Lucas, go high, please. Evelyn. Michael, please do the same. I'm pitting.
Somebody is pitting. Believe that's the 67. Yep, Hayden Lowell brings it to pit road on lap 22. A little out of shape there, but we're not at the speed line yet. There's the yellow line that starts the timing. Brings his Napa Chevy from the pole down pit road on lap 22, going on to 23. Definitely the first of our front cars to pit as he's fallen to 22nd. And now 23rd as the 85 goes by. So I believe the 67's our first car to pit. Then he misses his box, add insult to injury. Now he's too far to the left. He's going to have to pull right to get the car to pit.
It all went wrong.
Brutal. Brutal for Hayden in the 67. Field starts to make their way by. This will put Hayden one lap down. He's going to need it to stay green to make any kind of effort out of this now. Hayden did take his fast repair. Car's back in one piece. I figured that was why he was taking his pit stop where he did. So Hayden has taken that fast repair back out on track. Now he needs this race to go green until the rest of the field has to pit. Clint Roberts continues to enjoy the lead. Beautiful National Fallen Firefighter Foundation Chevrolet. Number 8 on the doors. Even has the black numbers like Nick has on his car. Justin Wilkinson in the Toyota right behind him, number 19. Then a battle for third between Parker and Martin. Martin the 63, Parker the 22. Parker to the high line. Travis Martin around the bottom. Trying to see who can push ahead for that third spot. Parker going to get a draft down the backstretch plus the run off the high side. Travis Martin has to try and fight both of those elements as he works his way around the short way around the track. Now Martin will pick up a little bit of draft through the corner, but it's not as helpful in a corner as it is on the straight. Martin pulls alongside door to door through the front stretch, coming out of turn number 4. Across the line side by side. It's like Parker edged him for third that lap. Now Martin gets clear of him going through 1 and 2. So that'll move Travis Martin to the third spot. Wes Parker back to the 4th spot.
97 put in the time.
Corey Deal closing in 5th, and you hear the black 97 in the background. That's Lucas Hoytsma. He's coming to pit road this time. See Hayden Lowell, the 67, right behind him. That's how far back Lowell is from the leaders and unlapping himself. Here, I'm pitting. Not sure what driver that was. Edwards is staying out. Looked like he was coming low at first. So we got Hoytsma coming down from the 7th spot. Looks like TJ Floyd's come down in the 49. 23 in the 5. Daniel Llewellyn, Quinn Newton.
Thanks for heads up on that pit in there.
Got Jeremy Scherer in the 15.
19 pitting.
So we got 5 cars came down this time through. Now you hear the 19, Justin Wilkinson, our leader, Clint Roberts. Top 2 are coming down this lap. Keep an eye on it and see how the field does come into pit road. See the 19 way down low. Looks like third place Martin is coming as well. The whole top 5 coming down pit road. Here comes Mike Edwards in 6th. Cody Cliver 7th. JR Deal looks like he's staying out this lap. So the top 7 pitting. 8th place Deal takes over the race lead. Several cars bringing it to pit road, getting their service. Let's see if Parker takes his fast repair or not in the 22. Saw you had that gap in the hood. And he has taken his fast repair.
Hitting.
Parker no longer has that damage.
31 setting.
Keep an eye on this
88
pack
pitting
now.
this time.
So that white Mountain Dew car's coming to pit road. See who else brings their racing machines to the pits. 28's already come down. See him rocketing by on the outside. 9 of Deal, 37 Mullins. Looks like 88 Beach. All come to pit road. Deal had a bit of a slow entry. Looks like he lost 2 spots coming to pit road. Blake Roebuck stays on track an additional lap. He is now shown as the race leader. Everyone else here on pit road. Yeah, Beach, Deal, Asherbrenner, and Mullins taking service on lap 29. And here comes Roebuck 1 lap later saying he's coming to pit road. We'll keep an eye on this batch as they head back out. Mullins first one to get rolling.
Now that's a teammate right there.
There you go. There's only one fast repair and he has already used it now. Alright, Blake Roebuck brings his machine to pit road on lap 29 heading to 30. That should hand the lead over to Hayden Lowell by virtue of him coming before the rest of the field, able to get out in those fresher tires sooner. Still about 15 seconds until he takes away the lead. We'll keep an eye, make sure Roebuck gets to his box cleanly. Then we'll hop on out and check the gap to Hayden. Here comes Hayden down through the front stretch. Yes, 2 very, very hard racers now with no fast repairs. Lowell takes the lead, now has a 1.7 second gap to the 22 of Parker. Both those drivers have taken fast repairs as they made contact battling for the lead. So Parker 1.6 back and closing on Hayden Lowell. Lowell has a little bit older tire on that 67 Napa Chevy. Travis Martin currently P3. And Clint Roberts, 4th spot. Justin Wilkinson, your top 5. Those 4 pretty much running all nose to tail. Then you got 2.3 seconds back to Mike Edwards in the number 14 Ford. Another Ford and Cody Cliver, the 4. Trying to get a little draft, but seems a little too far back. 1.5 seconds. Not quite getting enough draft to pull up to Mike Edwards. Then another 2.5 seconds back to Mark Dingman in the 8th spot. Then just over 2 seconds back to TJ Floyd in 9th. Cliff Mullins about a second behind him in the 10th spot. Then you got William and Jeremy Scher. Scher got his mirror full of Jake Lawrence. JR Deal, we saw him struggle in pit entry a little bit. He's back to the 14th spot now. Daniel Llewellyn 15th, Andrew Beach 16th, Blake Roebuck in 17th after leading for a little while there. So he's got some damage to the left side of his car. Not sure if he got that after the pit stop or not. I didn't notice it on his stop, but he has left side damage now right around the hood area. Andrew Beach looks like he has some left rear damage in an 88 machine. See as he comes by, yeah, look at that left side of that 88 in the back end of the 23.
If I just drive in the victory lane right now, that means I win, right?
Don't think it works that way. I think you gotta go 115 laps and then go do that. Joel Munch back in the 18th spot. He's got some right side damage. He's been up in the wall a little bit. And a little bit of left front damage. William Asherbrenner, his car looks pretty clean, sitting in the 19th spot. And you got Corey Deal. Must have had some sort of pit stop miscue as he has fallen way behind the field. He's 14 seconds behind Asherbrenner and 32 seconds behind our leader. And Dalton Hayes, 21st, see right side damage on that Toyota. Bunch of cars getting up into the wall a little bit. And you have Scott Elston in the 85. It's currently 22nd, last car still running. 2 cars have retired from the race. Lucas Hoytson will be credited with 23rd, and Quinn Newton will be credited with 24th. Both those cars retiring about 7 laps ago. Parker out front as the field is run down low. Those little bit older tires on that Napa Chevy. Parker now out front. Martin second. Lowell to the 3rd spot. Roberts 4th. Wilkinson 5th. Roberts trying to get a run now on Lowell to move up to the 3rd spot. Roberts going to get it done as he enters turn 1. Move Clint up to 3rd. Trying to pull Justin Wilkinson with him. And Lowell doesn't fight it too much. He knows there's a little bit fresher tires coming through. So that moves Lowell to the back of this 5-car pack. Now the drivers try to log laps, get to the next pit stop. Becca, what was our race stage this race? I think they've already crossed it because Travis wanted it before the fuel. That was interesting as the 3 Fire Toyotas ran low and the Chevrolet ran up high. Thanks for gifting a sub to Revo. Appreciate it, my man. You have no clue? I thought that's what we were talking about before the race. That's funny. I'll just go back and pick a lap. Parker out front now. Martin in 2nd. Clint Roberts. Strong showing in 3rd. Justin Wilkinson in 4th. Lowell's fading back a little bit. About a ½ second back from this front pack. If he can't keep up, that's going to be unfortunate for him. Those older tires, he's going to quickly fall back to Mike Edwards. Outrun! Yes, sir. You missed the stage memo? Rip. Does Rowdy know the stage memo? Hey, it's a Swiss moat. Rowdy, did you get the stage memo? What stage? I'm sure it's already happened because he wanted it before the first fuel run. Was it like 25, 30? Nope. He didn't get it either. Yikes. So Wes Parker continuing to lead. Martin 2nd. Roberts 3rd. Justin Wilkinson 4th. Hayden Lowell 5th. Just for fun, we're going to pull up Mr. Michael. Actually, we're going to jump in and watch this battle for a sec. A couple of 10-tenths Toyotas going at it. JR Deal and Jake Lawrence battling for the 12th spot. RC is useless. They're internetless and informationless. Rowdy's only the 2nd. JR Deal going the long way around Jake Lawrence. Taking that 12th spot away on the high side. Mike Edwards is currently 1.8 seconds back from Hayden Lowell. Lowell has lost contact, I believe. Yes, he's lost the draft from that front pack. So he's going to start fading a bit. Edwards trying to run him down from that 6th spot. Let's go ahead and pull Mikey into the broadcast booth and have a few laps. Mikey, is DG, don't hit the wall.
Hi.
What's up, man? This race is getting very strung out, so I figured I'll come hang out and say hello.
Yeah, man, I'm kind of just cruising. Really not used to this wheel. Feel like I'm burning the wheels way more than I should be, but I mean, I'm 6 right now, so.
Yeah, and you made it through the first cycle, so hey, you're doing something right.
I'm usually not good here, so I'm just cruising for now, and we'll see how it ends up.
Well, Hayden Lowell's lost that front pack, so now he's no longer getting pulled by the draft. Do you think you're going to reel him in a little bit, or is he a little too far out there?
Yeah, I'm getting there slowly. Got down to 1.5 now. Problem is that front pack's pulling away.
Oh yeah, that front
2.5.
four are gone, but you gotta worry about the next car, so you gotta get the 67.
Yeah, from 2.5 to 3.9 right now. So, we'll see.
All right, bud. Just figured. Rowdy has a question for you. What's the speed limit for you to GFEA?
Well, there is no speed limit, baby.
And
I'm always going fast and eating ass.
Becca would like to know, how's the wall taste?
Yeah, I hit it twice in that first run. Only had like 5 seconds of damage, so tastes pretty good.
Did you take the repair or no?
Nah, we're good.
Oh yeah, I see it now. A little damage behind your right rear. It's not too bad though.
I'm gonna wait for a caution to get that repaired. Slowly, I guess.
If you're waiting for caution, you might be here all night.
Yeah, it's starting to look like it.
field is very strung out at this point. Although you never know, because Daniel and Cliff are on the track at the same time. It could happen.
Yeah, they're freaking weapons.
All right, bud. We'll let you get back to racing.
Thanks, buddy.
Later. Cliff,
Hey.
Mike wants a caution. What are you going to do about it?
Well, Quinn already left, so he's not wrecking me.
Right?
I just gotta wait for Andrew to catch me.
Andrew is, let's see. Here he is. Back in 14th. You got a ways. Got a ways before he gets there.
Yeah, well, maybe he will. He's probably saving tires way better than I am.
Yeah, it looks like the timing translates to pretty far back.
Yeah, that works.
He's in a pack, though, so maybe that'll help him catch you.
Maybe so. Hope not.
Hope not. Man, there's fields all strung out. We're just trying to find something to talk about. What you got going on in the car?
I'm chewing my right front really, really, really bad. It was at 43% when I pit.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, not sure how these guys in front of me are, running so fast and keeping it on there. But mine's flying off. I mean, even Clint's telling me, hey, your right front's wearing out.
Yeah.
All right, I got one question for you.
Uh-oh.
Now that's a
What?
teammate right there.
Have you tried not doing
That's
that?
not a good sign.
I'm trying everything that I don't normally do.
Wes Parker has disappeared.
Good. Hey, that's more spots for me.
He's disappeared and
Oh,
dropping
that's
through
really
the
not
board.
good.
JR Deal has disappeared.
Yep, we got rain, boys.
I don't know if y'all can hear me, but Andrew said he was blinking a lap before, but he was clearly stalling my end. I think iRacing servers just crapped their pants.
So
We
do we have
just-
a contingency plan if we all fall through?
We lost Beach. We lost Deal. Oh, my. I'm going to let you get with your team so you can figure out what's going on.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, neither do I, but a whole lot of people just got ditched. And we put him back in his chat. How many cars were involved with that? It's like JR Deal, Wes Parker, and Andrew Beach. Corey, did you already bail? Because you're on a different lap than them. Oh, you said me at the top. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the board. It shows the 9, 22, 88, and
It's raining,
44.
boys.
4 cars. Oh, you're almost a lap down. And then it happened. I got you. So it happened about the same time. It's just... Yeah, I got you. Yeah, 5 of you. 4 of you. 4 of you went out at the same time.
Are we just gonna keep running, or what are we doing here?
Jeff Bezos pulled their plugs.
Trying to figure it out.
4 cars. 4 cars fell out. 18 still running. Still running, and 2 that left the race not as part of this. So 20 of the 24 cars were not affected. 4 cars fell out of the
If there's
race.
a caution, we could give them their laps back, because I doubt it's their end. It's probably AWS again.
Kind of what I was thinking. Give them their laps back.
How much fuel does everybody have right now?
8 laps.
Let them figure this out.
4.4.
I have 14 laps.
I'm at 4.5 laps.
Okay, we are going to throw a caution on lap 50.
Alright, so it sounds like lap 50. They're going to try
There
to
goes my fuel strategy.
get everyone back into the race.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to just gauge it on everybody's where everybody is, and we got to get these guys back in here, and I'm trying to do the best I can.
Lap 50 sounds good.
It's definitely not ideal, but I'd like to try to get everybody back on and accommodate as many people as possible.
Yeah, especially since it's likely an AWS thing, I don't have a problem with that. Now, if they fell out on their own,
I think
it's
so,
a story,
too.
but since it's AWS, I think it's fine.
I agree. Just a little rain caution.
Beach, you back yet?
I'm loading
Tell
back
you
in.
what, we'll just put everybody.
Okay, they're
back
doing a
on
yellow
the
at lap
lead
50.
and then we'll go from there.
That works.
They're gonna put everybody back on lead laps. What are you saying?
Prepare for many caution laps.
Hopefully this doesn't take a whole. Hopefully this doesn't take a set of tires of mine, because if it does, I'm gonna be a little tilted.
Again, come on, hamster wheel, don't fail me now. Yeah, you know, it's like
I'm irritated.
yeah, because Beach just goes, hey, I can't see. I'm like, what are you talking about? I see you perfectly. No, you're not blinking or anything. And he just pops, got disconnected. So I'm guessing maybe North Carolina related. Because I think the deals are from
Probably
that
that server issue. It's in the East Zone 1.
Yeah, the
whatever.
AWS.
It's not North Carolina related, friend.
It's not North Carolina related, Trent.
Could have fooled me.
Hey, can you throw a caution when I cross the line here in a second?
That's stupid, though. You
I'm at
think
a half
after like
gallon,
2
Travis.
years,
I don't think I can go 2 laps
iRacing
in the
or
green
someone would find a workaround for that.
Alright.
Hopefully they get this patched in like a week
Can you
and
throw a
not like
caution, please?
how long did it take? Like literal months.
Gonna say
Last time this happened.
First caution is out.
It tells me I'm.
It's okay. We'll get you back on. We're
Yep,
gonna get
it's taking
everybody on
tires.
the lead lap, and then we'll figure it out. There's gonna be a lot of caution laps. If you need to pit.
Well, Trenton, we're doing our initial plan.
Lead lap.
Well, everyone will be pitting here anyway.
Shitty situation. Thank you, Amazon.
Only 3 sets of tires. We had an idea.
Oh, you're going to skip the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted tires to go like there was like maybe a late race yellow.
Yep. I know a guy that won like that at Vegas.
Wait, Beach, have you already loaded in?
Whenever race or when pit lane is open
What
for
the
you.
hell?
I'm loaded back in and I'm out on track.
That's bull! Bull!
Why is it bull? You're 8 laps down. They want to give you all your laps back? Oh my god.
Throw the yellow, throw the red flag. Everyone comes to a stop. Let everyone that got boned, just let everyone around.
I'm trying to watch my mouth. I know you're streaming, so.
Yep.
I'm trying, because I about dropped the big F right there.
So if you need to pit
when
here,
it gave me my
everybody pit,
tires.
and then I'm gonna start throwing wave around.
Alright, so he says pit and then wave arounds. But you've already burned one set. But don't take your tires. Go ahead and get some fuel, I guess.
Hi, Andrew.
I'm talking with the CTC guys since everyone else is in the team chat with Ghostman. 22, 44, and 9 all fell out as well.
I figured it was going to be server related because Andrew said he was lagging and I wasn't, which was the shocking part. And
I saw one blink, and what I saw was like half of my VR screen, like, blinked.
Oh, so you have the tracking issue like I usually have.
It's just a quarter.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, this is fun.
This is stressing me out, and I don't even have the internet to be in here.
Yikes.
Fuck. Ah.
Oh, Hayden almost missed his pit again. Good lord.
Of course Hayden almost missed his pit again, because that... Never mind. We're on broadcast.
Yeah, remember, you're being broadcasted.
I'm having... I can't say that joke, because we're being broadcasted. Never mind.
Right.
Hi.
Don't say things.
I got
Currently on lap 45.
That you
AWS
can say.
needs to fix
Try and get a number in a second.
crap.
Indeed. Alright, good luck.
Guys, if you are just pacing, please stay to the inside line and let these guys pass quickly on the outside.
They're going to use up their tires trying to get their laps back. It's not going to be ideal.
Pace car is going into turn 3.
Let's see, the 85, he stays 1 lap down. Parker gets a lap back. We'll watch him burn up his tires going around the track. The field staying low as the guys are getting their laps back. Scream by on the high side. That right there should put Parker back on the lead lap. Then he will catch the tail end of the field. You got it, Cody. Take this little chug. Devils, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We gone caution free
Remember to
until
stay
lap
out of
50
the way
there.
of the people coming around. I still got like 3 and Beach still has like 5.
We're not going green for at least another 4 or 5 laps, so everybody just chill out. I'm not going to be starting the lead. I'm going to be pulling.
Whoa. Parker blinked out there.
I did give you a wave around, right?
Now Parker comes to pit road. Perhaps he doesn't know his set of tires may have been taken already.
For Hey, Travis, are you able to hear me?
I heard you.
Andrew, his iRacing has screwed up. I can hear no one. The radio anymore. And he just let me know that he's on lap 48 right now. I think he said he's 5 or 6 laps down. You just want to keep swapping around on the outside?
He's still 5 laps down.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh,
Beach rockets by. Now he's 4 laps down.
Lucky. We'll be extending again.
See, Parker is in and out of the pits. Hayes in and out of the pits. Hayes is on a lead lap. Working on getting the 44 and 88 back to the lead lap, as the 9 and 22 have both gotten back their laps from their disconnect. Server issues for iRacing kicked 4 drivers all at once, trying to make the best of this messed up situation. Unfortunate to mess up some of the fuel strategies. You only got 1 right side left. Yeah, I figured with that it was messed up. I mean, your race control, Beck. You can make that happen.
Hey, Trent, does Beach need another wave?
Yeah, Beach is 4 laps down, Travis.
Yeah, we're on lap 50.
Corey Deal needs 2 more. He's in the 44, rocketing by on the ISA.
What lap are y'all on right now? 54.
You'll come be the co-host now.
If
you jump up to the waiting room, I'll pull you in. While we wait for everyone to get back on lead lap. That puts Corey Deal 1 lap down. Andrew Beach not far behind, now 3 laps down. Just watching these guys pretty much burn up their tires trying to get back on the lead lap after getting disconnected by iRacing. Hopefully this is the only time the server craps the bed, but you never know. Very extended caution as we just continue to watch the 44 and 88 circle around the track. Eventually, Corey will be back on lead lap and we'll just be watching Beach by himself.
Every season, there's always that one race with server issues.
Accurate. We did it in trucks last year at Gateway. We were past halfway, so we called the race due to rain. This race was not halfway yet.
Gave me a black again.
Yeah, if anybody get the black, send it out, clear off.
Dalton's trying to repair damage.
Do this so you can get more laps left.
You do get bonus points for leading the most laps, I believe. Alright, so Corey Deal back on the lead lap in the 44.
You're right, it's a conspiracy. I'm protesting.
Andrew Beach in the 88.
Get your ass back up there and start spotting again.
2 laps down. Clint has a spotter pack. And Clint is a driver in this series, so if you're wondering why they're telling him to get up and be a spotter, Clint Roberts has his own spotter pack. Something you can download if you head on over to the Sidewinder Discord, !Leagues, to get our link.
Hey Clint, tell me to let the 88 by again.
You gotta let it by again. Thanks, Rowdy. It's all Bezos' fault. Alright,
Oh shit.
Wes,
Hello?
what the hell's going on?
I don't know. I think somebody pulled the big cord out of the big antenna out somewhere in the mountains.
Ruh-roh.
So now I just got back in my car and I guess somebody unplugged my
Wesley, don't go anywhere.
radio since I got back in the car. Now I don't hear nobody.
Did a whole lot of people just disappear?
Yeah, we is dropping out like flies.
I mean, I'm seeing a whole lot of
Are we really 1 degree now?
people who disappeared.
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do
Yeah,
things.
well, not right now. I mean, earlier, yeah. I think it's like something on the East Coast,
I was
really.
gonna say,
It's
I
the
think
whole
East
East
Coast
Coast.
shut down.
They all came for fuel. That's what that was. I saw a whole bunch of cars go to pit. I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, I think we're about to go green here in a second. Everybody topped off to be on the like same playing field. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it just clicked over.
Still lights on
Yeah,
on the
Just
pace
stop
car.
asking about that. Thank you.
yeah, I don't know where we're at right now. Really, it's
Here comes Beach around. Once he passes the pace car again, he'll finally be on the lead lap. He's not there yet.
Thanks. This should be
we
the
got,
last time, right, Beach?
I mean,
now
more
we're
or
on
less we
55
got
on the
60
56.
laps left with one right side tire. So
Perfect. All right.
yeah, left
so,
sides are gonna be
yeah, keep
screaming
going,
at
get on
the end of
around,
the race.
get some fuel.
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
Get to the tail end, and then we'll
Yeah,
evaluate.
pit routes. Yeah. Don't know where I'm
Apologies
at.
to everybody for this happening. It really
cruising
sucks. Amazon kind of
I got-
screwed us
got
on
my
this.
bonus points, you know.
I'm sorry about the strategy.
I'm just looking
we'll
at
see what we can
JR
have.
Deals bumper right now, firehero.org.
The good news is you're so far out in front. Like, points wise, that you're just not too worried about this, right?
No, not really. No, I mean it's fun to be here and do it and stuff, you know, race with everybody again.
Fire Hero triplets is looking cute. Got the
That
31,
should-
9,
this
and
should be the
22.
last time we have
I know
to,
me and
extend the
I think
caution.
JR and Corey all did yellow, and I didn't really like playing
I
that.
take
So
that inside.
And Corey's on a Ford, so it's okay. You don't look the same.
oh, what a shame.
Right?
But yeah, I'm you know, gonna be in the back of the pack, and we're all getting sing file right now, so we're about to maybe go green here.
Yeah, I think he just said that was the last to extend. So you should be forming up at the line.
Oh, you have to tell me what they say, cause I can't hear nothing.
I'm telling you right now.
They pulled the plug.
Beach is back on the lead lap. Every car in the race is now on the lead lap except for the two that quit, which is Hoytsma and Newton. Everybody
That's
else
a
on the
shame.
lead lap. Clint Roberts is leading.
You gotta have one more black clear, maybe.
He might be my pick for this race.
Alright, I'm
I
sticking
don't
you back in
know.
the waiting room. I'm gonna go mess with Clint.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for chatting.
All right, Andrew or Trent, is he back where he needs to be?
Clint,
Is everybody back on the lead lap?
Good morning.
did you just kick everybody out so you could have the lead?
Beach is on the lead lap.
That's
Up
my
on off that
strategy.
race.
It was an awesome strategy.
All
Did
right,
very
what
well.
are we
Got you
doing
to the
during this
lead.
time?
You got to the lead some bunch of laps there. I'm sure that was enjoyable.
Yeah, I was complaining before the race started that I am really bad at Auto Club, but apparently I'm not.
Again, sorry about that, guys.
You just thought you were bad at
really
Auto
sucks.
Club.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I just
Amazon. Thanks,
assumed
chat.
I was bad.
Well, bud, you're out front. Best place you can be for this restart, I would imagine. And
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I feel like I've done a really good job of saving tires on all of these
Hey, let's
runs.
go ahead and
The
just
only thing I'm worried
double
about
it
is
up and
that
we'll clear,
there's not
left
that
side.
many sets
So
of tires
eyes
in
on
this
the
race,
inside,
so
even
the
on the
rest of the
outside.
race is going to be stressful.
Yes.
But we'll see what happens.
We'll clear back side.
all right, bud. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Clint, do you want the top since you're the leader?
That was 8. Clint Roberts in the lead for this restart. Field works their way around behind the pace car. Coming out of turn 2, the lights are out. So we are getting set for a resume of the racing. A resume. Did I take Rowdy's sword? I think Rowdy got timed out one time, but there it is. Yeah, Twitch does weird things. We'll blame Amazon for that too. Rowdy's sword just mysteriously appearing and reappearing. It's all Rowdy's sword too. Fucking Bezos, fix your shit. Alright, finally gonna get this race resumed as we had about 10 laps of caution there. 8 in total for sure. Gonna get a restart here on lap 59. Clinton Roberts, your leader in the 8 machine on the high side. Hayden Lowell to the inside in second. As we get set, Roberts in control, can restart whenever he likes. Gets back on the accelerator, heading to the start finish. Gets a great jump over Lowell. Will easily clear him going down into 1. Roberts wasting no time. Roberts clears to the front. Lowell second. Battle for third between Edwards and Roebuck. Edwards storming by to the high side. Now gets alongside Lowell. The 30 of Roebuck gets sideways. Able to save it. Now Lowell and Edwards battling for second. That is a lot of red. Edwards trying to come down. Look to the inside of Roberts, but Lowell was there. Forced Edwards to the top. Roberts down to the white line. Edwards having to lift going up the hill. That's going to allow Lowell back to his inside. It is a lot of red. It's awesome, though. Lowell trying to catch up to Roberts now. Take the fight back to our leader. It's a very good chance. If you take a red car, you're pretty much taking the field. Roberts up to the wall on the exit of turn number 2. Has to get out of it. Gives some momentum to the 67 of Lowell. Hayden trying to make up some ground, taking the short way around. Edwards trying to push the 8 of Roberts. Now trying to make it 3 wide. Peeks to the outside. Thinks better of it. So Roberts comes up the hill. Let's see if those two can maybe push down the front stretch and clear the 67. Hayden's like, I ain't worried about no red. I'm going to take the 2 opposite colors. Red, blue, and yellow. That's your 3 primary colors. I guess he's got red under the Napa Auto Parts logo. We'll give him credit for that. Lowell back to the 3rd spot now, battling with Roebuck. Roebuck trying to push by on the high side. Roebuck's car definitely doesn't have red. And then Wilkinson trying to resume the red party up front. Roebuck clears for the 3rd spot. Now Roberts and Edwards going to the bottom of the track through the front stretch. Roebuck trying to look inside of Edwards for 3rd. Side by side for that 2nd spot. See, Roebuck still has that left front damage on his car, right by the hood. Roebuck tucks back in for 3rd. Now we're single file all the way back through the field. Big red snake. That's what Sidewinder is about, right? Go to dgsracing.com and click on the big red snake to join our leagues. And you look on track, we got a big red snake. That's kind of cool. Roebuck peeking to the inside. Not quite. Lowell trying to find space. Doesn't get by on the inside. Peeks to the high side. Nothing doing. TJ Floyd up to the 5th spot in that lime green, white, and black Chevrolet. Good to see TJ enjoying a good run. Wilkinson currently 6th. Jake Lawrence in 7th. Jeremy Scher in 8th. Big purple car. Jump back up in the broadcast booth so random people don't jump in here. It'd be kind of funny though. Hi, I'm broadcasting this race. Yup. Lowell and the 30 of Roebuck still doing battle for that 3rd position. You'd think they'd try to make their tires a little less angry. These two going at it hard on lap 64. Just about 5 laps into this restarted race. Felt like we got a red flag as long as we were under yellow there. So we'll call it a resumed race. Top 4 trying to put a little distance on Floyd. You're out of fried pickle, son of a... We're going to have to pause the race again. Travis Martin, we need a yellow throne. Becca is out of fried pickles. This is a major problem. We need to get this fixed. Lowell to the inside of Edwards, coming out of turn number 2. Pins that Napa Chevy down to the inside. Draws alongside door to door as they get down to 3. You don't want to aggro race control. Lowell gets the position, but Edwards going to fight back on the high side coming out of 4. Lowell all the way to the apron. All the way to the grass. Comes back up, not quite clear. Can't get to the wide arc on the outside. Edwards lifts a little going into the corner. Go Napa, not red car. Gross. You're banned. One of us. Lowell to the second spot, clears Edwards. Roebuck and Wilkinson doing battle for the 4th spot. Wilkinson trying to get by on the bottom. Wilkinson able to get it done. TJ Floyd right behind. Floyd now falling back to Jake Lawrence in the 68. Trying to get his Toyota down to the bottom. Make up some ground. Heard Deal say that's interesting. Got some right side damage on that car now. Not sure what was going on there.
I said, hello, wall.
He said it. He said hello to the wall on his own. See Floyd getting by Roebuck for the 5th spot. We'll put Floyd in the top 5. Roebuck back to the 6th spot now. Oh, 30 of Roebuck into the outside wall. Pretty solid contact. That allows Lawrence to get to his inside. Roebuck loses 2 spots as the Ghost Man moves up to 7th. Mark Dingman in the 28. Right behind, trying to find some way around. A deal and a wall. Name a more iconic duo. Tanner and Owl in the wall. He hits it so much we call it his girlfriend. And he gets jealous when someone else hits it. You got the 68 of Lawrence looking inside the 49. TJ Floyd, they got a little close going into turn number 3.
Just to kind of alleviate just what the team chat going on Chance 2 is, this is the current discussion. iRacing is currently not only shit the bed sheet, it shat the mattress, shat the box ring, and threw the floorboard. That's what the communication in the Chance 2 pit is.
That's pretty fucking entertaining.
Yeah, we're trying to find a way to salvage this, and we're running out of ideas.
It sounds like you're basically in the market for a whole new bed.
Yeah. Thank God it's not a water bed.
For sure. Those are actually kind of hard to find now because they kind of went out of style in the 80s, and I think they've about sold them all at this point.
Racing's made it diarrhea bed at this point.
Hmm.
All right, I'm going back to the tower before my driver gets mad at me.
Enjoy your shit show, sir. That was Trenton Sneed, crew chief on the number 88 Mountain Dew Chevrolet, stopping by for a little chat. I am extremely dizzy. I'm going to drink some hydration. Didn't help. I'm just going to leave the camera on the leaders and hope I don't pass out. My monitor's not supposed to look sideways. I see a green car on the apron. DJ Floyd, where are you going? Get back on the track. Floyd recovers to the 8th spot, but he was up in 5th. Unfortunate little off-road adventure for the 49. Clint Roberts out front, Hayden Lowell in 2nd. Justin Wilkinson a 7/10 back 3rd. Lowell fighting back with Clint Roberts, trying to get the lead away. I believe he even led that lap, taking that short way around. Roberts doesn't protest too much, and Lowell back to the front in the 67. Still super dizzy. He won't mind someone else rubbing up the wall, Lucky. That's good. I'm just going to rest my chin on my steering wheel and hope I don't fall. Roberts in 2nd in the 8 car now, after Lowell getting by. Then Justin Wilkinson in the 3rd spot, currently half second back. Yikes. Mike Edwards, a 2nd back in the 4th spot. We got Travis Martin and a whole bunch of red guards behind him. Travis Martin, Jake Lawrence, Mark Dingman. Oh my god. I'm so dizzy. Help me, Tom Cruise. I can't even read my scoring right now. We're just going to show cars going around. Hayden Lowell out front in 67 Napa Chevy. I can figure that much out. Looks like that's his 72 of 115 for the laps. Laps winding down, 43 to go. I can still do math. And kick mountains and make him race control. You really think that'd be a positive direction to go? Hayden Lowell out front. Roberts not letting him get away. Thought Lowell might put a little distance on him, but Roberts still maintains about 0.2 of a second back. And Justin Wilkinson lurks from the third spot. Within a second of our leader. You got this 4-car train. Travis Martin, Mike Edwards, 68 of Jake Lawrence, and 28 of Mark Dingman. Devil's doing some great broadcasting. We have a blue car leading, 6 reds, followed by a green car and more red ones. Back to you. Yikes. A little action in the back of the pack. Jeremy Scherer and 31 William Asherbranner doing battle.
Hey, Bob.
Asherbranner able to get by. Meanwhile, these red cards are still doing battle. 14 Mike Edwards sitting here posting in chat as he gets
My bad, Cody.
very close to the 68 of Jake Lawrence.
Sideways.
Very close
Oh, my bad,
between the
Michael.
68 and 14. Not sure if there was actual contact, but man, that was very, very close. Now you got 69 of Jay Munch moving up to the 9th spot, passing the 49. Whole lot of 9s. See a little cosmetic damage to that 69 on the nose. Must have gone nose deep into somebody. Alright. I've survived this dizziness. Hot damn. Robertson Lowell paddling it again. Nope, still dizzy. Shouldn't have took my head off the desk. Back down we go. Wow, that was really close. A little squeezing up in front of Roberts to get his corner entry. That's how I felt when I put my head up. I was like, oh, let's not do that. I'm glad I have a wheel to rest on. Oh man, see Cliff Mullins diving towards the inside. Cliff in that Spit and Venom Chevy. He's probably wondering why the hell all the other race cars are red. I promise there's not normally this many red race cars. We just had a special tribute for a fallen firefighter. Ton of red cars. It's great. It's a great cause. I mean, it's a terrible situation, but it's a really cool way to show support. That's what I was going for. So Cliff gets by Mark Dingman, moves up to the 7th spot. Now set still after Jake Lawrence. Save tires. Up front. And Roberts under attack from Wilkinson, trying to take the 2nd spot away. Yeah, so the 67's kind of not cool for being the oddball. We're rooting for all the red cars.
That is 1000% my fault. I'm so sorry.
I think that was involving the 22. 22 has significant damage now. See if we can jump back and find what happens. .49 gets up into the wall, comes down into the 22, puts him into the wall. Unfortunate for Parker, just wrong place, wrong time after getting disconnected by iRacing earlier. TJ Floyd, Wes Parker making contact on track. Parker with the damage now in the 16th position. Still hanging on to a lead lap, but only just. Meanwhile, out front, still this 3-car train. And Travis Martin trying to make himself a part of it, reeling these guys in. Work lap 79 of 115. Everything's Bezos' fault tonight. Everything. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos. Stop breaking everything. Hayden Lowell continues to lead. Clint Roberts trying to stay right on that back bumper. In the second spot, now actually looking to try and make the push to the lead. Takes to the high side. Trying to go the long way around. See if maybe he can find something down the backstretch. I think he might be up a little too high. Yep, gets into the wall. Corner exit. Unfortunate for the 8 of Roberts. That's going to drop him back probably to the 4th spot as the 2 Toyota teammates work to his inside. So Roberts going for the lead. Drops back to the 4th spot. Clint, no. Poor Clint. Travis Martin, Justin Wilkinson doing battle for the 2nd spot. A couple of 10-tenths teammates side by side. Working their way through the tri-oval. Hayden Lowell probably looking at his mirror going, another one of these dang red cars. He's just adjusting the arrow, smacking into the wall. Clint, can you confirm or deny you're trying to make an adjustment? And a whole pack of 5 red cars behind these 3 red cars. So much red. I love it. It's like we planned it. Gap to our leader now under half a second. Currently Wilkinson holding the 2nd spot over Martin. See if these two maybe tuck in line, push back up to the back of the 67 before trying to do battle again. Robert's starting to drift back a little bit, now 3/10 back from Martin. Gap's now under 4/10 to the leader. And chipping away at it a little bit. I think their mission is to sit single file for a little bit, try to catch back up. We'll run back while they're doing that. Check out this battle. Mike Edwards.
Go ahead, 84. I screwed up that last one.
Jake Lawrence, Jay Munch, and Cliff Mullins. This was a 5-car battle. Not sure what happened to our 5th machine. 4-car pack doing battle here. Gap to our leaders down under 2/10. Wilkinson closing in. We'll jump back up there
I got a
soon.
pit right here, pitting. 67 pitting this time.
That is our leader. Hayden Lowell is going to be pitting. Clinton penalized for hitting the wall and adjusting his car. Lowell gets up the track a little bit, trying to get that arc down into pit road and get as much speed as possible coming down before he hits that yellow line right there at the cone. Lowell brings the 37 Cliff Mullins with him. Mullins pitting from the 9th spot, Lowell from the lead. So far it appears there are only 2 cars to come down. Don't see anyone behind Mullins. So 14 cars still out on track. Lowell finally gets to his pit box. That'll turn the lead over to the 19, Justin Wilkinson. No Sterling Marlin get out of the car and pull the fender out. 19, looks like he's coming to pit road. Justin Wilkinson peels to pit road. Travis Martin stays on track. Wilkinson brings Roberts with him from 3rd. Also see in the background the 69 Joel Munchell coming down pit road. Looks like we also have the 22 and 49 West Parker TJ Floyd.
31 pitting.
That is Asher Branner coming by next time by.
4-car pitting.
That's our 5th place car, so 5th and 6th are pitting next time by. Keep an eye on the Ghost Man. He's likely to come down this lap. And here he comes. 30 to go. 85 heading to 86. The 63 Travis Martin hits pit road. Looks like he brings Mike Edwards with him. I believe that's also Jake Lawrence and J.R. Deal, Cody Cliver, Asher Brenner, Roebuck, the whole top 7, 8, 9, all come down pit road. See what William Smith does. If he doesn't pit, that'll hand the lead to him. All right, 84. Raunchy Fart out front. If you don't know him on Twitch, that's his name. Raunchy Fart. Taking over the lead. Behind him, second place, Andrew Beach, the 88. After all that in the pits. Currently sits in second position. Of course, these two drivers will need to pit. Battle out of the pits. Looks like Justin Wilkinson has taken the race lead away from all those that have pitted with him. Currently sitting in third spot. First car that has made his pit stop. Raunchy stays on track. William Smith. As does Andrew Beach. This guy's trying to stretch that last run. And 7 seconds behind Beach, you have the 19 of Justin Wilkinson. And obviously with new tires, that is quickly disappearing. TJ Foyd brings his car to pit road. Looks like our leader, William Smith, also coming down pit road. That'll hand the lead over to Andrew Beach, the 88. Still extending that fuel run. Hoping for a caution, I believe. And then Justin Wilkinson 6 seconds back now of the leader, Andrew Beach. Don't see any work going on that 49. Perhaps he got a penalty from the last pit. See if Beach brings it down this time. Looks like he is coming to pit road here on lap 28. Bringing the Mountain Dew Chevy down to pit road. Gets it woed up at the line. That'll hand the lead back to our Napa car as he passes Wilkinson on track. Lowell getting by Wilkinson, taking the what was second, now is for the lead. Hayden Lowell back to the front in that Napa Chevrolet. Justin Wilkinson, number 19, firehero.org Toyota in second. Travis Martin, currently P3. Martin has Mark Dingman, the 28, in tow. Clint Roberts back to the 5th spot now. Clint trying to get back up there and scrap for the lead where he's been most of the day. Behind him you see Mike Edwards and Dalton Hayes 6th and 7th. Work now is just 26 laps to go in this race. Lap 90 of 115. And there's your gap. First to second, 1.4 seconds. Is the distance back from Lowell to Wilkinson. Another 2.3 back. This battle for the 3rd spot. See if anyone's able to make some inroads. And somebody Clint got in the wall again. Clint was 5th. All of a sudden he got passed by 2 cars on the straightaway. Clint falls to the 7th spot as Edwards and Hayes get by. So much red. Let's look at some blue. Hayden Lowell out front once more. Currently enjoys a 1.9 second advantage over this 19 in second. And then here comes this wad of cars. Got 5 cars trying to chase down our front 2. I don't believe you gain a huge advantage by working in a pack, but it does help some. See if these guys can't work together. Now Hayes ducks to the inside. Three wide. Oh man, Hayes and Edwards getting very close with J Munch on the outside. They are 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. It's definitely not what Dingman and Ghostman want to see. They want to see everybody get nose to tail, try to run down this 19. But the other fellers had different ideas. They wanted to go racing. J Munch around the 47. Around the 14, closing up on the back of the 28.
19 fitting.
There it is, 19, second place car coming to pit road. Interesting. That tells me that nobody can make it. 19 brings it down with 23 to go. Let's keep an eye on him, see what he does. 2 tires, 4 tires, see if... I imagine pitting short pitting, you're going to take 4. Then you would run it long if you wanted to take 2. Keep an eye on it here. You're not supposed to be making noise. Silly Discord. Alright, right sides. Up in the air. Crew drops a jack there. Goes over to the left. Yep. Alright, 4 tires for the 19. The Tito bringing it to pit road, getting 4 tires with 22 to go. Have to keep an eye on where that cycles around. He is going to go a lap down here as Lowell goes flying by through turns 1 and 2. Basically confirms you can't pit and stay on a lead lap. Looks like the 28 and 68 have come down pit road. As has the 9. Bunch of 10-10ths guys. 28 may have fueled only our right sides. He was there for a very short time. Very quick pit. Another quick pit. 68 in and out pretty quickly. Keep an eye on the 9. 9 takes a fast repair. Right sides are up on the 9. See if they come around to the left or if he gets going. So 4 tires for the 9. Did not look like the case for the 68 or the 28. Perhaps rights only for those cars. Didn't seem like they were in the pits that long. 37, Cliff Mullins brings it in from the 10th spot. Has Asherbranner in tow. Coming down with 20 to go for these 2. See what they do for strategy. Mullins brings it to a stop. Right side in the air. Looks like Mullins is taking 4. Let's jump on to 31. 31 missed his box. See, that looks like the 44 of Deal in as well. William, that was either fuel or right only. Very short stop for the 31. 44 took 4, saw his left sides coming down there. 63, Travis Martin hits pit road. Keep an eye on his strategy, see what we can find out. Meanwhile, Lowell continues to lead. J Munch now within a second in second place. Ghostman's taking rights here. Edwards P3, Hayes P4, Cliver P5. Left side's also going on, so 4 tires for the 63. Martin rolls off pit road. Lowell continues to circle around. Looks like Cliver from the 6th spot brings his Ford Mustang to the attention of his crew. Wonder if he has a fast repair left to see the damage on that right side. Keep an eye on this 4 cars pit. Brings it to his box. No fast repair. Fuel only for the number 4. No tires. Fuel only for this number 4 machine. He heads back out onto the racetrack. Here comes our leader. Hayden Lowell. Only 13 cars currently on the lead lap. Certainly will change if he passes that 4 as he comes off the pits. Joel trying to run him down in the 69. Battle is heating up for the lead. J-Munch has run down Hayden Lowell. J-Munch to the high side, trying to get a run. Lowell protecting the bottom. Now J-Munch to the bottom, heading down into turn 1. Sends it in. Looks like he's going to be able to clear coming off the corner. Lowell's going to try a crossover. Gets down to the bottom. Not able to get that crossover to work. J-Munch takes over the race lead, working lap 16 to go. So now J-Munch out front, Lowell second. Ghostman 63 is trying to get a lap back. And that'll give us 14 cars on the lead lap as Travis Martin comes roaring by. Here you got the 4 of Cody Cliver, who took fuel only on his pit stop. He's ahead of Travis Martin, but only just. You got the 19. You saw him come to pit road much earlier. He's about 3 seconds, 4.5 seconds over Cody Cliver. The other 4 car. We got the 28 between. All these guys have made their pit stop. Looks like the 8 of Clint Roberts makes his way to the box. See what he does for strategy. Fast repair happens. See the car fixing. Right side's up in the air. Getting a new pair of shoes. See if he gets both sides. Yep, 4 tires for the 8. 4 tires, filler full of fuel. Send her back out. Clint Roberts rejoins the fight. We're assuming most of these cars cannot make it on fuel. Why we see such a split strategy. Some guys choosing to get the tires on sooner and build up as much of a lead as they can. Roberts rejoins the fight back in 17th. J-Munch continues to lead, working lap 102. 14 to go.
Did I let you know there was a slow car down low, Cliff?
Yes, you did. Very good job.
Clint making Clint spotter pack jokes. J-Munch crosses the line now, 13 to go. Still don't think these guys can make it. See the 68, Jake Lawrence getting unlapped from the 67. Still has to catch the 69 for his official lap back. Gap now nearly 2 seconds from first to second.
Thank you.
We know the 12th place car, Travis Martin, has made his final pit stop. You got it, Doubles. Get this chug in real quick. There we go. Got some berry flavored Propel. J-Munch continues to click off these laps. Now just 12 to go. Is anyone trying to save and make it? So much strategy being played right now. Some guys came as early as 22 to go. 10 laps to go now. Several cars still out on track. Tommy Lowell's out. He's getting passed left and right. Oh, contact between the 8 of Roberts and the 67 of Lowell. Roberts able to save it, no caution. Goodness gracious. Clint Roberts trying to make his way back through and unlap himself. Gets into the 67 of Hayden Lowell. Pretty significant contact. See some damage to the right front of the 8 and left rear of the 67. Not as bad as what it was between the 22 and 67 early in the race. 67 drops to the apron right in front of the 8. Almost had contact again. Very strange. As J Munch continues to lead. Continues to stay out on track.
That's right.
Dalton Hayes now your second place car in the 47. He is 3 seconds back from our leader with the 14 of Edwards in third all over his back bumper. Behind them, fourth spot, you have Hayden Lowell in the 67 with that damage. See the 22 Parker to his high side trying to unlap himself. Blake Roebuck quietly in the top 5 tonight, riding in 5th. Working with just 10 to go. So many strategies unfolding right now. It's hard to figure out who's coming and going, but trying to keep track best we can. Jeremy Scherer in his 6th spot, his ally Ford. You got Scott Elston, the 85 machine, currently in P7. He's trying to kill a man. You think Roebuck's going to steal this one? I don't know. I think he still has to pit. I think Beach has to pit. I think the first car that's good is the 19. As far as fuel. Oh, he gets very close to Llewellyn coming off of turn 4. Goodness gracious. And then I think it's Travis Martin who would be right here in 11th. Sounds like the deals are trying to do a battle. This would be the battle for 18th between JR and Corey. Corey trying to run him down, have a little fun. Night not quite going the way they wanted, but still trying to have a good time. J Munch catching up to Lawrence and Mullins. Those two on the tail end of the lead lap. Oh, J Munch, our leader, hits the wall. Coming out of turn number 2. Gets the right sides up into the wall. The gap back to second, now down to 2.7 seconds as Hayes takes a little advantage of that miscue. Hayes and Edwards still nose to tail. Eight laps to go from Auto Club here in California. Laps running down. Do they have enough fuel? Will they have to pit? Will there be a yellow? So many question marks. Very little time left to have them answered. Hayes continues in second, now 2.8 seconds. J Munch able
I had to come in this lap, Matt. Or Mike.
That's your second place car, Dalton Hayes. 47. Gonna have to pit from second spot. Alan, thank you so much for the raid. 47 pulls it down low coming out of 4 and indeed brings his Toyota Supra to the pit road. See if he takes his fast repair and any tires. Then see where he cycles out compared to some of the guys that we know have pitted. Is Lowell perhaps trying to make the fuel work and that's why he dropped back? So it looks like 47 already used his fast repair. Still damage on that left side. Looked like a fuel only for him. 69 of J Munch passes pit road once more. Stays on track. Our leader crosses the line. Now 5 laps to go. Can he make the fuel last? Currently has a 3.7 second gap over Mike Edwards in second.
Love your face.
It's Travis Martin back in the 9th spot.
69 pin this time.
There it is, our leader with 5 to go. Gonna have to bring it to pit road. Knew he wasn't saving with how far out front he was. Makes you wonder if the 67 started saving big time and is trying to stretch it. Joel Munch on pit road. Pitting out of the lead. Mike Edwards, who is staying right up behind the 47 the whole time. Perhaps he was drafting and trying to save enough fuel.
Pass cleanly next time, please.
Dodge it. Start it.
Edwards leading the field on the backstretch with 4 laps to go. Second place nowhere in sight. We don't see the 30. What up, Justin? How are things?
Thank you.
Edwards passing the pit road once more. This will bring it down to 3 laps to go for that 14. Hello? Edwards set sail in turn 1 and 2. Running that middle groove. Currently enjoys a 6-second gap over Roebuck. Hope he knows that and is trying to save his fuel. He only needs to stay in front of Roebuck. He doesn't need to beat him by X number of seconds. Just needs to beat him by anything.
Slow him down, Edward.
Start clutching it, man. Unless you know you're going to run out. Edwards just keeps on rolling. Now working 2 to go. Going down the backstretch. If he makes it back to start finish, it'll be our white flag lap. Still have not seen Edwards, Roebuck, or Lowell to pit road. 85 Elston has hit pit road. He must not have been able to make it. Hey, appreciate that Prime sub, Justin. You the man. 14 months in the Swiss Army. Appreciate you. Fantastic. Edwards going to make it to the line and get the white. Can he make it back for the checkered? Mike Edwards. White flag in the air. Last lap from Auto Club out in California. Edwards has 6.9 seconds over second place. Roebuck. Hopefully he is being very ginger on that throttle. Does not need to push it. Now 7 seconds over Roebuck. Edwards could pretty much coast it from here. As you see, the 44 smack the wall behind him. He was trying to pass his brother. Edwards down to the apron is going to make the fuel last just far enough. Mike Edwards picks up the win. Fort Worth Screen Printing Xfinity Series victory.
Congrats, buddy.
Going to Mike Edwards, making the fuel last. Fantastic fuel strategy for the 14. Looks like the 30 of Roebuck made it, as did the 67 of Lowell. Mike, I hope you have enough fuel for the burnouts, buddy. It's a heck of a drive.
I don't know if you can hear me, Tito. Holy shit, that was so fun. I can't.
That was fun and frustrating at the same time.
Funstrating. Funstrating, as they say.
Tito, to jump in the chat with you. I can't hear you for nothing.
Mike Edwards down into the grass.
I didn't mean to wreck you, sorry.
Celebrating
Guys,
victory
guys,
here.
Sorry about the mid-race there. Learned a lot during this one, and yeah, we'll go for it from here.
Looks like Edwards and the 31 of Asherbrand are going to do some nose-to-nose burnouts for a victory here. Edwards had plenty of fuel. Look at him go. Now he's backing up through the grass. All right, we got a top 3 of Edwards, Roebuck, and Hayden Lowell. If you guys can go ahead and jump in the waiting room, we will get you your interviews. Oh my gosh, look at all these guys coming. Typical SRL ending. We all party on the front stretch. Have a good time like that. Cameron, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Still nobody in our waiting room. They're having way too much fun out there. Look how much fuel this man had. And plenty of fuel. He must have had some fuel in the roll bars. plenty of fuel in this man's car. All right, we're gonna pull in Blake. See him in the waiting room. Blake, DG, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, looked like a big, long, mostly incident-free race, other than some contacts with the walls and other cars, but no spins or big yellows to talk about. Lots of green flag pit strategy. Made the fuel last to the end, but not quite enough to get the victory, as Edwards was able to sneak on out there. Tell me how your night went along.
Yeah, hit the wall a couple times. It was a little bit of a struggle. I'm not really good at this track, and let alone Xfinity cars. This is my first race of the season in these things, so I'm glad I got the finish I did. But yeah, I was kind of bummed with that competition caution. I had 10 laps of fuel over everybody, and they threw the caution when everybody else's fuel was running out. But I had 10 laps left. Should have went through the whole cycle. So I was kind of a little bit salty about that because I was killing it on saving fuel. I think I would have won the race if it would have went green the whole way without that competition caution.
Yep, but just unfortunate circumstances when people forced out of the lobby to no fault of their own. Only Jeff Bezos knows why that happened. So trying to do the best they could with it. I think Ghostman handled it admirably. I mean, if you were one of the ones that got thrown out, you'd want the same respect. So I'm sure that's a factor going forward, and I think he did the best he could. You got any shout-outs or sponsors you want to throw out there?
Oh yeah, I mean he did a great job. I mean I'm not really complaining about that. Just wish we would have went through the whole fuel cycle, not when everybody else ran out of fuel and I still had 10 laps to go. But yeah, my team forward bite struggle with us, so it's good to get a good result for the team, and we don't really get to run this series very much. I got work, so I never really get to run, and then my teammate, he's got school, and there's only two of us running the SRL, so it's nice to get out here and have a nice little run.
Yes, sir. Good job. Congrats on your P2 finish tonight.
Thank you. You guys have a good one.
You do. That was the 30th Blake Roebuck, hearing his thoughts on the race. Coming home P2 tonight. Go ahead and grab Hayden. Hayden is DG. You got a copy?
Hey, I got you.
What's up, man? Looks like you brought it home in the P3. Rather eventful race. First off, tell me how you got so much back end damage early in the race. Looked like maybe contact from the 22.
The contact, I did have contact with Wesley, but that wasn't the root cause of it. To be honest, I was looking at stream chat and kind of misjudged where the wall was at a 4. So that's why short pit, and then we had the caution to try to get people back. Then I was just trying to save so much fuel to make it to the end, and we were sputtering coming over the line. So,
but you made it. That's the important part.
That's the important part. We made it. We made it ahead of a lot of guys that I'm behind in points. So that's the biggest takeaways from the day is we got this Napa Chevrolet Camaro from Madigan Motorsports up onto the podium.
Yes, sir. It sounds like you already got your sponsors in there, but you want to throw some shout outs to your teammates and friends?
Honestly, the biggest shout out I want to give is to Blake and Cozy. I got rated by them during the race with a total of like 169 viewers, which was just absolutely insane. So big shout out to both of those guys and everyone that stuck along with the stream. But other than that, I thank you for doing a great broadcast. Thanks for Travis for helping to put on the league, and we'll see what we can do next week or 2 weeks, right? Oh, next week.
We're next week. Yep.
Next
we're
week.
Good.
Next week, and then a 2 week break.
Yep. All right. Congrats on your P3 finish. Bring it home on that fuel strategy. Congrats, and we'll catch you next week.
Thank you very much.
That is third place finisher, number 67, Hayden Lowell. All right, Mikey, it's time. Let's bring in our friend and SRL co-owner, Michael Edwards, getting the victory. Popular one in the garage area tonight. Congrats, buddy. Tell me how you feel.
I don't know how I did that.
Well,
what just happened?
You tucked in behind Dalton and you didn't hit the gas pedal as much. That's what you did.
I had almost 3 laps of gas left.
American winning machine.
I know you had a ton of gas left.
I don't know how I did it.
You ran the first tank completely dry after that yellow, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
That's why. A couple other people took maybe a lap or two shorter.
Oh, that was
There's
stressful.
only two things I'm good at.
Cliff
going
says you had an
fast and
illegal
eating
fuel
ass.
tank.
Woo!
Apparently.
Well, buddy, you pulled it off. You got the victory. Very impressive. And you got, of course, riding out there in Nick's Mustang. Tell me how that emotional that was for you.
Yeah, man, it's it's awesome seeing all these paint schemes tonight, and to be able to have everyone come together and do that for him just shows how awesome of a community we all are.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. You want to throw out your shout outs and sponsors real quick?
I'd like to just shout out everybody in this race for not having a caution after that last pit cycle. Kept it clean. The only way I can win these Xfinity races, I guess, is from luck. But you for the broadcast. I guess Clint for helping you out with the broadcast. It looks amazing. And shout out to Nick and his family. And really sucks to hear about that guy losing his life.
Yep. And I wanted to give you a shout out for not burning your damn tires off too fast this time. Good job.
Hey, it was pretty bad. I ain't gonna lie. Brand new wheel. It's like 2 inches bigger, so I was definitely turning the wheel way more than I should have. But I mean, it worked out. I'm getting there.
Yeah, it's always awkward when things are suddenly 2 inches bigger. I understand.
Yeah, it's a struggle, man.
Well, congrats on your victory tonight. We'll let you get on out of here and celebrate. Appreciate you, man, and appreciate all the work you do for SRL.
Thanks, buddy.
That's your winner, Mike Edwards, in the 14 tonight. Congrats to him. Congrats to everyone. It was really cool to see so many fire trucks and fire schemes out there tonight showing support for Nick and his firefighting family. That was really cool to see. I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast.
There's only two things I'm good at. Going fast and eating ass. Woo!
Gotta get some GFEAs in there and some wins for our buddy and longtime friend here, Mike Edwards, getting the victory and showing some love for our other teammate, Nick Hammer, in the 11. It's pretty cool. That's going to go ahead and end our race broadcast. I do have to say, for iRacing gets mad at me, this has been iRacing. You can buy these cars and this track on iRacing.com. You can come on out and race with us. If you go to dgsracing.com, click on the big red snake. That'll get you on over to our Discord. From there, you can join and sign up for any of our leagues and run these races with us, and I'll broadcast them here on Twitch, unless you're running Cup, and then Clint Roberts will broadcast it on his Twitch. Clint, of course, made these beautiful graphics for us, so thank you, Clint, for all the fantastic graphics you've put on for us. Let's go ahead and take a final look at our finishing order. Click on results and get the scoring box out of there. We need that one and the ticker. There we go. Beautiful. Mike Edwards taking your victory tonight. Blake Roebuck second. Hayden Lowell top 3. Jeremy Scher and Andrew Breach rounding out the top 5. Justin Wilkinson, Travis Martin, Mark Dingman, Clint Roberts, and Joel Munchell, your top 10. Then we have Cody Cliver, Cliff Mullins, Daniel Llewellyn, Dalton Hayes, and Jake Lawrence finishing on the lead lap. One lap down, you have JR and Corey Deal. They were battling right there at the end. You saw Corey hit the wall, going for it. Not quite able to get that 16th spot away from his brother, but the brother's having a good race. Wes Parker, early leader, winds up 18th, struggling a little bit, coming back from that disconnect. William Asherbrenner brings home a 19th. Scott Elson in 20th. Last page, you have TJ Floyd, William Smith also finishing one lap down, and then early exits from the race before even the disconnect. Lucas Hoyts, McQuinn Newton unable to finish the race. And then that DG Swiss guy, that's just some guy that broadcasted the race. Don't worry about him. If he clicks on the right thing, his name doesn't show up there. So hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast. I sure had fun putting it on for you. We're going to go ahead and close this out and start our rating process. If you have a raid you would like to do, go ahead and use the channel points. Make sure it's someone playing iRacing so we can send them some love tonight. We like to keep it in the community. Is Gilly playing iRacing? You didn't plan on
There's
racing.
only two things I'm good at. Going fast and eating ass.
Mike
Woo!
Edwards says he didn't even plan on racing tonight and won this race. What a show off. What a show off. All right.